unicorns. I hope you guys are ready to talk about health and fitness and coaching and why it's important to do it for you, nobody else. Shoo shoo. Shoo shoo the rest of them out of here, okay? First of all, I would like to tell y'all and just remind y'all that I am not a medical professional. If you are taking on anything concerning health and wellness or your fitness, remember it's important to obviously talk to somebody who is aware of these things, but will also take into consideration your position, what you want, and what you're looking for, because not all of us are looking for a six-pack, honey. And that's okay. If you want a one pack, if you want a no pack, if you want a somewhat of a pack, go for it. Okay? And make sure that people around you are supporting you in doing that and making sure that they're not looking for a certain body type and more concerned about what you want out of it in your health. Because that is the key number one, numero uno, let's be real. So, now that we got that out of the way, I wanted to coach you guys more on the health and wellness aspect because a lot of you have been asking me about that. Like, oh my God, you've lost 150 pounds. How did you do it? What? Now you work in fitness. That's your career. And it is. And I've loved it. But a big part of it is my journey when it started, which was now almost 7 years ago. That's bananas. But yeah, 7 years ago, I decided to embark on this journey because I was not so happy with my life or myself. So I decided it was time to hop to it. Also, I was entering 300 plus pounds, and that was just really scary with my family medical history and all that other jazz. Plus, I wanted to feel confident. And I wasn't there because I personally just wasn't happy with myself. And you don't have to want to be a particular size to be happy with yourself, nor will getting to that size get you to be happy with yourself. So I just want to clear that up first things first. So when I started my journey almost 7 years ago, health was the main reason that led me there. It was like, Mariela, you don't want to get the diabetes, you don't want to get the blood pressure, you don't want to get the cancers. So get to it. So then I was like, okay, I gotta get to it. I gotta make sure I set some goals. I gotta make sure I'm looking to lose some weight because it was concerning my health. Okay, so I had to look into a fitness regimen that was on par with what I needed, which was something that was gonna keep my attention on it because your girl has a very short attention span. Okay, so I had to be excited, I had to be energized, I had to be ready to go to take on this fitness and be like, yes, I'm about this. So I first started off with CrossFit and I loved it, but then some things changed. I had to switch some things around, and then I ended up translating my fitness, I guess you could say that, transitioning, yeah, my fitness over to kickboxing, which was still with heavy bags. So I got that kind of muscle training as well as some cardio, which definitely helped with the weight loss aspect. And that was something that, again, just kept my attention, that I really loved to do, that I had a lot of exciting classes doing it, and it kept me on track with my fitness. Now I do a little bit of everything. Whatever fitness that I like to do, I just do it. No questions asked because this bitch is ready to take on any challenge, okay? But that obviously comes with patience and time, understanding where you're at, where you're starting at, and knowing that things aren't going to happen overnight, right? This was a 2-year journey to lose 150 pounds, and it's been a 7-year journey since I started, changing my body composition, changing the way that I see fitness, changing how I feel about myself, and so much more, okay? But first things first, you gotta set some intention, okay? So if you're gonna start any sort of fitness journey, papa, mama, mommy, chiquito, little chiquito, chiquita, any of you, okay? You gotta understand that your intentions and your why is gonna take you a lot further to your goal rather than doing it for somebody else or because somebody else told you to or because somebody said it was right or somebody said it was cuter or somebody said it was better. No. You gotta love your body every step of the way. Because if you're not loving your body now until you hit that goal, I don't think you're gonna love yourself when you get there. I mean, you might like yourself a little bit more, but you gotta make sure you're doing it because you love you. Hello, that's what we talk about. You do it because you love you and I love you too. And that still goes for your why. Why am I doing this? Why am I taking on this journey? Why am I switching on my fitness? Why am I trying new things? Why am I trying new food? Why am I trying why? Constantly ask yourself Pero why? Why am I doing that? Because that will lead you to the answer. That will lead you to what you really want deep inside. And for me, it was health as well as confidence. I had no confidence because I felt like I couldn't do anything. I felt like I wasn't mobile. I felt like I couldn't take on any challenge that came my way. And now I'm like, hell, if I even fail at it, at least I tried it. And that's where I feel I'm at the most healthiest mentally as well as physically. So those are my little 2 cents on the why. Now, getting to your actual goals. You have to remember that your body is a very complex thing. Okay? So, with that, you have to understand the importance of knowing that things aren't going to change in a month or 2 months or 3 months or 4 months. It's going to take some time. You got to make sure you make that time for yourself. So after you do that, you're then gonna have some affirmations, give yourself credit where credit is due, and take responsibility. Okay, it's okay if you have some pizza. It's okay if you have a burger. And if you're trying to get to your goal, remember how that might change your goal, right? Because even if you don't get to that goal, that's okay. But just remember that the choices we make get us to where we're going to be. So if you want to get there as quickly as possible, taking those actions, maybe cutting down a little bit more will get you there a little bit quicker. Not for a short deal, but it might help. But again, that comes down to your body function, the way that your body intakes calories and outputs calories and all of that science behind it. I will say, don't weigh yourself all the time, okay? Instead, take pictures and set a goal. So, all right, so on the 1st of every month, I'm going to take a picture. On the 20th of every month, I'm going to take a picture. That's a lot better than stepping on the scale or always constantly measuring yourself, because if not, you're going to go loco. You're going to go crazy. And then you're going to be like, oh no, this isn't working. I'm going to stop. When in fact, you can start creating really good habits for yourself, okay? So think about long term, okay? Think about you. Don't think about other people. Shoo them away. Like I said in the beginning, shoo. Vete, sale de aquí. And then once you get to a certain goal, or let's say you don't happen to make it to that goal, which again is okay, reassess the goal. Reassess the timeline and be like, okay, what did I do to help me kind of get there 75%, 60%? Now, what do I need to do to get to that 100%? Because once you do that, you dissect it, you reassess it, and then you're like, okay, I got a new plan to stay majestical while I do this, as well as help me get to my goal, whatever that might look like. And remember, your goals are for you. They're for nobody else. Don't listen to nobody else. Don't think that you got to change to get validity from anybody except for you, okay? Because the only validity that comes from anybody that matters is from yourself, okay? So remember that your body is capable of so many majestical things, but starting off the bat, you're already majestical. So I don't know why you're questioning that. But again, this is coaching in terms of health and wellness and fitness and what I personally did in my experience to help me get there. So to recap, let's remember our why. Why are we doing this? Let's make sure we have measurable goals, realistic goals. Not that you're going to lose 10 pounds in one day. Okay, because that's bananas, that's crazy, that's loco. And that's not good for your body because it's not healthy. Okay. Remember to have patience and understanding for yourself and where you're at, where you're starting, and also whether you hit or don't hit those goals. And that is okay because you're allowed to give yourself credit where credit is due, and also take responsibility for the choices that you made and learn from them. Okay? And then remember, it's not always about the numbers. Okay? You can measure yourself however it is that you find best suits you, but try not to get obsessive about it, because I don't want y'all creating a negative lifestyle or a negative relationship with food or with fitness or anything like that. Because I went through with poppies and mommies, and you know what? It's not worth it. It messes you up here, so don't do it, okay? Promise me that, okay? Now, of course, I'm gonna leave you with this. Make sure to wash your face. Make sure to clean your culo. Make sure to hydrate your majestical glowing skin. And remember, you do it because you love you, and I love you too, and because you're a freaking majestical unicorn, okay? I'm out. Chaito.